Today, I'm going to talk about the one habit that's ruining your life. The one habit, the one thing that's ruining your life is this right here. This little thing is destroying humanity. It's also making humanity a lot better in a lot of ways, but for the most part, it is destroying our minds, and not in the good way. Not that there would be a good way of destroying your mind. But the one little habit that we have that is ruining our life is constantly picking up our phone to check everything, anything, everything that's going on in the world. Even if we don't get a notification, picking our phones up at any spare moment to check what's going on. Unconsciously scrolling to Instagram, scrolling to Twitter, scrolling to TikTok, unconsciously scrolling through there for minutes, for hours. And I guess it's not so much a problem with our phones, but it's the fact that our phones have allowed us to get to this point where we are so unconscious of what we're doing. I picked this up a couple months ago when I guess I started to become more conscious and more aware and more intentional of how I was living. And I started to notice that so many times I would pick up my phone and go to Instagram without even thinking about it, without even questioning it, without even noticing what I was doing. And then I would kind of like snap out of it and wake up and be like, why am I doing this? Like, how did I get here? And it's like, I obviously was awake. I knew what I was doing, but the programming, the automatic pilot was just switched on in my brain and immediately just went to my phone, and I like to see it as my attention, my awareness went from the world is here to the world is here. Just like all sucked in to one little point, and we don't see what's going on anywhere else, let alone even feel or see what's going on with our own minds or our own bodies. So yeah, this little thing, amazing, but also really terrible for us. So I have deleted all social media off of my phone, and it's been amazing. It's actually been really nice. I still use social media every once in a while, especially for my businesses, but I like to use social media on my desktop and make it really intentional about my use of social media. I go into Instagram if I really want to see what my friends are up to, or to check if I've got any DMs, or to post something intentionally. It's not just consuming and consuming and consuming and like not even remembering what I looked at. Like, I can't even tell you how many hours, how many days I've spent on social media, on Instagram, on TikTok, on YouTube, where I don't even remember what I've seen. It's so bad. Like, that is so much time that could have been put into anything else. That could have been put into learning a new skill, playing guitar, photography, making more videos, working out, being in nature, spending time with family, working on my social skills. It's like endless how much time we could have invested into things that are way more positive for us. I could just go on this rant for hours, but you get the point. Our phones, our notifications, and mostly our unconscious awareness of using our phones is ruining our lives. So I urge you to be a little bit more intentional about your use of your phone. Even the new updates have this amazing setting where you can put it in focus mode, where you don't even get any notifications, and you can set it to the contacts that really are important, like if there really is an emergency. Also, how often is there really an emergency nowadays? I think if something is really an emergency, somebody will be able to contact you somehow. But again, even if it is just like having your partner or your mom or your dad like not blocked on your notifications, like there will be a way for somebody to contact you, but you don't need to know what's going on Instagram. You don't even really need to know what's going on in the news minute by minute. You can wait till the end of the day. So turn your notifications off, get off social media, get connected into the real world again, into what's happening in front of you, and listening to yourself, listening to your body, journaling, meditating, exercising, getting into nature. All of these amazing positive things that we know are great for us. Let's bring that back into our lives, because this doesn't deserve all of the attention it's getting. It's crazy to think there used to be a time where that didn't exist. Social media wasn't a thing and cell phones weren't a thing. Like, imagine living in that world, right? I have actively started leaving my phone either in my car or at home, or if I really need it going somewhere, I'll like put it in another pocket, like put it in my jacket pocket where it's somewhere where I wouldn't normally reach it. And it's wild that I even have to think about doing that, about being conscious of not using my phone. Because even in moments of silence and being in social situations, we've become so accustomed to pulling out our phones if we're alone. And it's like, there's this whole world happening in front of us, and we just bring our attention, our focus right here because we're too awkward to engage with it. We don't know what to do. We don't know how to live in the real world anymore. So again, I guess it's the whole point of this is just to try and be more conscious about what you're doing on your phone, about how you're using your phone, and not just your phone, but all of your technology. I guess this is all just trying to say, let's get back to natural ways of living. Let's get back to how we are supposed to live. How crazy is that concept? What is this world? Anyway, I'm gonna leave this here. I could go on for hours about this, but I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. It's been really cool to see how my life has changed since I have started using technology and social media a lot more consciously. I feel like I have so much more time to do things in the day. I feel like my attention isn't constantly being drawn away from myself and my own work, so I'm able to put more time and effort into my own creativity, my own work, my own relationships, my own body. Everything around me, everything in my life is getting better because I've started being more conscious about my technology use. So if you like this video, please leave a like and subscribe if you are new to the channel. But in the meantime, I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.